everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer, and today we're going to do a full face of Rare Beauty. Now, I've used the Rare Beauty mascara, but that's about it. So today we're going to delve into a whole bunch of other products that I picked up. So if you're interested in seeing that, just stay tuned. Hey everybody, so as I said, today we're going to use Rare Beauty. I have a lot of the Rare Beauty products. I have the eyeshadow palette, I have blush, I have contour, bronzer, I have highlighter, I have a lip, I have powder, and I have samples of the foundation. So we're gonna put the foundation on first. I have 140C here, which I think is a good match for me. We're about to find out, but I think this should work. It looks like it's a watery foundation, I guess is the best way to describe it. But you know, it's kind of hard to tell with samples. It's just, you know, it doesn't always look like it's gonna look when you actually get the bottle of foundation, but I think we can make some basic assumptions using the sample. All right, so that's 140, which I think is actually probably a good, this is 140C. I also have 150C, but I think the 140 is gonna be all right. I have her brush, and this is the foundation brush, but I'll be honest, I don't remember the exact number of the brush. I'll put it in the description box. I like the brush. It's comfortable and soft. Okay, I might have been able to use the 150C. This might be a little light. I'm used to going, you know, like the lightest shade. Lately, I feel like I've been, you know, in Dior and Chanel, I've been like using the lightest shade. So this might be actually a little too light for me, which is nice actually, because it means that people that are paler than me will have a shade. I actually really like this brush. Interesting. It's very soft. I like the shape of it because it's kind of got this like pointed shape, so you can get into like around the nose, around the eyes. I'm kind of doing a stamping, like drag kind of thing. Okay, the shade's a little light for me. We will have to bronze it up a little bit, but that's interesting. So that's the 140C. I bet you 150C is better. I'll try it later. I'll try the 150C and see what I think. But I would say though, the foundation feels nice. Let's take a look at the way she describes her foundation. Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation. Medium coverage, natural finish, best for oily, combo, and normal skin. Liquid formula without parabens. An innovative, breathable formula that combines weightless feel of serum with buildable medium coverage for a truly layerable wear. Normal and combination. My skin is dry, so I don't think it's really meant for me, but I'll say it doesn't look bad. It looks a little cakey on my skin, but it doesn't look terrible. I think it's just a little, it's not dewy enough for my skin because my skin is so dry. It's also too light. I mean, the shade is too light, so I think that's part of the problem. I think the 150C would be much better. Let's take a look. Oh, she's got a lot of shades. She has 48 shades. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, 150C is light with cool peach. 160C is light with cool pink. So I'm probably the 150 or 160. Yeah, I think the 150 is just a little too light. I think 150 or 160 would be better for me. I'll definitely try it out later on and see what I think. The brush though, I really like this brush. This is her foundation brush, and I like it because it's got this sort of point, this like triangular shape, which is nice for like in here, around the nose, through the eyebrows, like when your brows are already done like mine are. That's a nice touch. I do like that. And I feel like the foundation actually, even though it's meant for normal to oily skin, I actually think it looks okay. If the shade was right, I think it would be fine. So, yeah, and it's $29, which is pretty inexpensive. And in fact, the whole collection is on the less expensive side, which I do like. That, why spend more if you don't have to? I do have the 4-in-1 mist. This is the Always an Optimist mist, which the name is cute. And this is a prime and set mist. I don't usually get these types of products, but it says that it is best for dry, combo, or normal skin. It has a radiant finish. It's an ultrafine glow boosting mist that hydrates, primes, sets, and refreshes skin. So I feel like it has niacinamide, sodium hyaluronate, botanical blend of lotus, gardenia, and white water lily, soothes, calms, and nourishes the skin. So I actually think this is going to be okay for me. Let's see how it mists. Ooh, it smells nice. It smells really nice. That must be the gardenia and white water lily, lotus and gardenia. Yeah, it's nice. It smells nice. Just looking to see it. It doesn't mess up the foundation. Looking in the very, very close mirror here. Okay. I will definitely put this on at the end and see how that looks, but I think it works. It smells nice. It's doesn't, you know, the setting mists that I see, I'm like, yeah, absolutely not. But this one looked interesting because it was said it was glow boosting, and I was like, okay. Okay, so I also have the setting powder, and I bought this again because some people mentioned that it might not be bad for drier skin. We're gonna find out if that's actually true, but we'll see. I do like it, like the way it looks, but we'll see if it works. All right, so let's try. We've got highlighter, bronzing stick, blush. So first let's do the contour. So this is, the name of it, is the Warm Wishes Effortless Bronzer Stick. I have this in Happy Soul, and this is not the lightest shade, but the thing that I liked about this shade was that it had some, like a cooler tone to it. The one that was lighter than this looked warmer, and I just was like, no, that's not gonna work. So let's just see. Like I said, it is a little bit deep for me, but I think we can, like kind of, you know, buff it out. So let's just start with kind of buffing it into the skin a little. I'm just kind of pressing it first, just kind of seeing. Yeah, I think this will work. I don't actually think it's that deep, even though it looked, you know, really deep when I started. I think once we like buff it in a little bit, it'll be fine. And it's definitely cooler, which I like. The other shade, and I'll give you the shade name in a minute, looked very warm to me, and I just was like, I looked at it in the store, they had testers, and I was like, that's not gonna work. Like, that is just too warm, and it was lighter, but it was just too warm. My favorite bronzer contour stick is the Westman Atelier one, and that's in Biscuit, I think it is. Yeah, it's pretty much perfect for my skin tone. They did come up with a deeper one, which is great. And I haven't tried that one because it would obviously be too deep for me. So let's see how this works as like a contour. Because it is a little bit cooler in shade, it should work, but we will see. It blends beautifully. Yeah, I think that does work. It looks pretty fresh. It blended beautifully. The product looks really nice on the skin. It doesn't look cakey. It works on my dry skin. Cream contours and bronzers generally do, because again, my skin is dry, but I think this is the right shade for me, the Happy Soul. The shade that was lighter, Power Boost. It's lighter, but it's yellowish, I guess is the word. The deep amber with red undertones would be the other cool one, and that one is a much deeper shade. So I think the Happy Soul is perfect for what I'm looking for. That looks really nice. And actually the foundation looks good. I still think it's too light for me. I think I need either the 150 or the 160C, but I think it actually looks good on the skin, guys. You know, my skin is less dry than it was, but it's not as normal as it was in the summer, because we're still in the winter, so my skin is dry. But you know, this actually looks, I mean, I'm looking at a 10x mirror, and it actually looks pretty nice. Okay, so let's do the highlighter next. So this highlighter is the Positive Light Liquid Luminizer Highlight. And I picked it up in Enchant. And Enchant is a soft pink. I'll show you on my hand. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 8 shades. That's the shade. So there's a rose bronze, there's a champagne, a soft pink, a true gold, a rose gold, a bronze gold, a copper, and deep bronze. I went from like lightest to deepest. This one is considered like the 3rd on the quote lightness scale. I was told by people at Sephora when I picked this up that a little goes a long way. So we're gonna use just a tiny amount to start. I'm gonna use the amount that I put on my back of my hand, and we'll just use that, and we'll use I'm gonna squeeze my fingers, and we'll see, you know, if that's enough. Now, if I was just doing a normal look, that's enough for me. I don't need more than that. I would just go with that, but I will build it up a little bit for all of you so you can just see. I really think, I really like this so far. I might pick up the rose bronze because it looks like a really pretty shade. It looks like, if I look at the hand models, the rose bronze is, the shade is called Mesmerize, and this is Enchant. Mesmerize is a little bit darker than this. Enlighten is like a champagne whitish kind of shade. Enchant is this one, which is this pink, and then Mesmerize is the next shade up, which is a rose bronze, but I think I could wear it. Okay, so we just went 2 more dots, just so you guys can see, because this is the first time I'm using it. I want you to see like if we can make it a little bit more intense. Yeah, that's enough highlighter. I'm gonna put a little bit down the bridge of my nose, just like that. This is beautiful. Go Selena Gomez. Like, this is very nice. Look how pretty that is and how soft. I really like cream products on me because of, you know, again, dry skin. But I think that's really beautiful. And these are $22, guys. I would definitely pick up the Mesmerize, and my friend Aileen would probably want the Transcend, which is rose gold. Okay, so the blush. There are different blushes that she has. She has Stay Vulnerable Melting Cream blushes, and then she has Soft Pinch liquid blushes, which is what I picked up. I got shade Hope, which is a nude mauve. If again, I look at the hand models here, it's one of the lighter shades. There's a lot of pretty shades though. I'll put up the snapshot of this picture. Encourage looks nice to me. Believe looks nice. Joy. There's a lot of nice ones. Okay. All right, so let's try Hope. I'm going to use just like 1 dot, and that's it. And I think I got a little extra over here, so I'll, because this looks very pigmented to me. Yeah, see that? So, I mean, for this price point, these are like $20. I definitely think you get your money's worth because, I mean, that's pretty pigmented. And that was 1 little dot. You're going to be able to keep this for quite some time. Now, cream products do tend to fade on your face. That's just the nature of them. Let's do a little bit there. But that's very pretty. Look at that. Wow. I really like this line so far. I even like the foundation that isn't supposed to be good for my skin. Okay, nice. All right, so let's move to the eyeshadow palette. Again, this is not new. You guys have been seeing this palette for quite some time. So I'm not gonna do like a really intensive look, but I will say that this is called the True to Myself eyeshadow palette. Shades in here are undeniable, genuine, passionate, accepting, loyal, positive, and pure. I do like the way she's named her products. So this is the eyeshadow palette, like you said. Like I said, I know you guys have seen this. This has been out for quite some time. This is not new, but it's new to me, and I had not tried. Oh, her very soft. Okay. I had not tried any of her products. I generally stick with Luxury Beauty. The reason I stick with Luxury Beauty is one, I like it. Two, I am older and I find that luxury products tend to work better on me, on my skin and my dry skin especially. You know, they're dry skin, mature friendly. How's that? Okay, the middle shade is like a topper shade and does not come out easily, but all the other shades are incredibly soft and look very pretty. They don't look super pigmented. I wouldn't say they're the best formula I've ever tried, but they are nice. And you know, for $29, that's not bad. I think they're pretty. I just like, I've been using lately like the Tom Ford new creme formula, and that stuff is amazing. So everything else is kind of paling in comparison to that right now, to be honest with you all. Let me do a simple look with this. Let's just use the Angie Hot and Flashy. These are the BK Beauty brushes. Let me bring you in a little bit. All right, let's take this shade here, which I believe is Loyal. They're in cursive on the back, so it's kind of hard to read. Okay, let's put it on the eye. Oh, definitely comes out better on a brush than it does in a swatch. That's interesting. That happens sometimes. Like you swatch something and you're like, eh, but on the eye it looks really nice. Okay, that's actually more pigmented than I thought it was gonna be, which is why I have a little too much on my brush, but that's okay. Blended really nicely. Well, okay. Guys, this is, you know, I mean, I'm very much, like I said, I love Luxury Beauty. I love packaging. I admit, like I love, you know, some of the packaging that's coming out lately, like Chantecaille does with their special edition packaging, or some of the stuff that Dior will do or Chanel will do. And yeah, absolutely. I love that. And I love beautiful packaging, but most importantly is the products have to work. And, you know, especially for my aging eyes and skin. But this looks really nice. We blended really well. It looks really pretty on the eye. It's $29, and everything else looks really good so far. So, wow. All right. All right. Let's use Positive on the eye here. Well, that's very pretty. It's a really nice shimmer. That looks beautiful. That looks really nice. Really stunning on the eye. Good for my skin. All right, let's take the topper shade. I'm gonna use my finger. I mean, it's basically just a glittery topper. Interestingly enough, this is my least favorite thing in here. Like it's kind of gritty, and compared to like a Suku topper or the Tom Fords or the Dior's, I don't like that, but the shades, the other shades in here are really nice. So yeah, so like the shades here and the shades here, I love. This topper in the middle, I just think it's just like, I think you need glitter glue for it. I think that's what it's kind of meant for. Like if you use the Pat McGrath wand, or you use glitter glue, I think it will work, but I don't like it by itself. It's just for my eyes, it's like too glittery. I'm gonna get too much fallout. My skin is, you know, too crepey, too many lines. But the shadow, the matte and the shimmer, beautiful, and looks really nice on my skin. Wow. Okay, I'm impressed. All right, so liners. I'm just looking to see if she has a liner, and I didn't pick up. Yeah, she's got a matte liquid liner, which I probably wouldn't like because I don't like matte liners for my eyes. Let's see, like matte lipsticks. This is not my thing. Okay, so I don't see a pencil liner. Okay, so let me take one of the deeper shades in this. Yeah, Yeah, these are really nice. They're pigmented, they blend well. I don't have anything bad to say about the shadows. Like I said, I don't particularly love that shade in the middle, which is funny because that's the biggest shade and that's the shade that I think it's kind of focused on. But, you know, the rest of them work really well. I really like this. Yeah, I think this is a really well done formula. All right, so mascara. I've used the mascara before. I really like the mascara. I think it gives a beautiful look. The only thing I'd say about the mascara is it is hard to get off. It's one of the reasons that it also works because it stays on. It's not gonna come off on you. This is the Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara. It says it's volumizing, lengthening, curling, long wearing, vegan, and without parabens. It is very long wearing, no doubt about that, which is why it's tough to get off. This is what it looks like. And I'll likely speed up through this process because it takes me a while to do my lashes because I'm kind of careful, but suffice to say, I already like this mascara. Okay, mascara is on. As I've said before, I really like this mascara. I think it's beautiful. I think it's lengthening. I think it's volumizing. It looks really good on the eye. It's very comfortable to wear, but it is difficult to get off. But it is long wearing. That's exactly what long wearing mascara does. You can wear it all day throughout everything. It's not gonna flake. It's not gonna smudge. I do have to use a oil-based eye makeup remover to get it off. That's the only thing I'd say. She does have a glossy lip balm, which I did not pick up, but I'm thinking about it. And then she has a dewy lip balm, and I have it in Thankful, which is a nude mauve. I just did a video, I don't know if it's up yet, about various lip balms that are out on the market, and here's another one, a dewy lip balm. I actually think this shade is perfect for me, and when I look at it, it reminds me of the Dior New Rose. And in fact, the By Terre shade number 5, the Cocoa and the Sicily, they all have a similar look to them. So let's go ahead and try this one on. Very lightweight. Feels like nothing on the lips. I mean, it feels really nice. Yeah, really, really nice. The case is not, it's magnetic, but it doesn't have that satisfying click that some of the magnetic ones do, but it's fine. It's $16, so it's quite a bit cheaper. It's a hydrating, nourishing balm with a buildable light to medium dose of color and a natural dewy finish. It has shea butter and a botanical blend of lotus, gardenia, and white water lily. Cushions lips while building color, so they look fuller and healthier. It does look really nice. It feels very slick though, and very thin, which is not bad. It's just a different, like some of them are different. Some of them feel, when I did the video, some of them are thicker and feel like more cushiony. This feels very like almost watery, very thin, but very comfortable and nice on the lips. I think all of this looks amazing. Okay, so let's try the powder. I'm gonna do powder on one side of my face. This is always an Optimist Soft Radiance setting powder. That's one of the reasons I picked it up, because I felt like, well, you know, I might be able to, this might work for me because it says it's a soft radiance powder. There is a little sticker. Love pulling off little stickers. Okay, so you basically have this little wheel here and it turns and covers up the part that has the holes, and then you turn it again and the little holes pop up. That's basically the best way to explain it. I'm gonna take the La Mer powder brush, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tap some of the powder into the cap. I didn't do a lot, just a little bit. And then I'm gonna take the La Mer brush, put it in here, and then I'm just gonna, yeah, okay. And I'm just gonna put it on this side of my face. We'll push it in a little bit. What do we think? Feels nice and light. It doesn't feel, it does look like radiant, but it does kind of, I think, smooth things out from the other side of the face. So let's try both sides. Again, I'm not using a lot of powder. My skin is dry, and as we said, the foundation isn't really meant for dry skin, although frankly, it looks fine. We'll do the same thing, kind of pounce, and then I'll just kind of all over the face. Oh, that looks very nice. Smooth. Kind of blurs everything. I have it in, let me close this up again. I think I have this in the lightest shade. I have it in light. Soft pink for fair to light complexions. This is the lightest. So it's soft pink, so it has, you know, like a cool undertone, which is perfect for me. And you know, the foundation at this point actually looks like it is a match for my skin, like it might have oxidized. I don't know, maybe it's just all the product on top of it, but I think the shade actually looks fine. I'll try the 150 later, 150C. I don't need new foundation. I have a lot of foundations that I've tried lately, a lot. So I don't need a new foundation, but I have to say, I think this foundation actually looks quite nice on the skin, and it's meant for normal to oily, and my skin's dry, and I think it actually looks quite nice. But anyway, the powder is lovely. It's a silky do-it-all talc-free loose setting powder, visibly smooth, blur, and control shine for a soft, natural finish. And honestly, I'd wear this. It doesn't look cakey. It looks radiant and smooth. Okay. All right, so let's try this setting spray again. Like I said, it's supposed to be radiance boosting. Here we go. It smells delicious. I don't know what that smell is, but I like that smell. What do we think? You know, I have to tell you guys, I'm looking at the 10X mirror. It doesn't look cakey or powdery. Nothing settled into any lines anywhere, which is impressive. It feels nice. It smells nice. I gotta say, I am very impressed with this line. I absolutely would go out and buy, I'm gonna try the concealer, because I don't have a concealer. I still don't have a concealer I really like. I'm gonna try the liquid. They have a liquid eyeshadow. I'm gonna try that. I might try the primer. It's an illuminating primer. I might try that because I don't have a primer that I love. And I think I'm gonna get more shades of the blush and the highlighter. The contour is perfect, but I think I'm gonna get more shades of the blush and the highlighter, and maybe try the melting cream blush too, the one that's in the pans. I think I'm gonna pick up quite a bit from this collection. From this brand. I am very impressed. I welcome your thoughts. I'd love to hear what you think of the look. I'd love to hear what you think of the products. I think this looks phenomenally good. Of all the things, I like the eyeshadow the least, just because I don't like that glittery shade in the middle. I think that's meant for glitter glue or some type of product to keep it down. But the shadows that were in there performed beautifully. And so I do think it looks really nice on the eye. I'm not saying I don't think it looks nice. I just don't like that middle shade, and that's the biggest shade. So I like the eyeshadow the least, but I like everything. The blush is phenomenal. It blended right into the skin, melted right in. The illuminator is gorgeous. The contour is perfect. Even the foundation looks phenomenally good. The powder looks great. I like this mist. It gave like a nice glow to the skin, which is exactly what I'm looking for. I think the lip product may be the least, because I just have like so many new lip balm products that I guess this would not be my favorite of the 10 new formulas I picked up, but it still looks nice. It's a good shade. I don't have anything bad to say about anything I tried, guys. The only thing I don't like is that glitter shade in the middle of the eyeshadow palette. Everything else I think looks phenomenally good. I'm impressed. Okay. Well, I'm going to pick up more products. and try them out in different shades. If you already have products from this line and there's shades that you love, please let me know, because I would certainly, you know, pick those up. But I gotta say, like, this looks good. Okay. I'm glad I finally tried it. And I wouldn't have tried it if it wasn't for the fact that Jen from Just Glow Firefly loved the mascara. So I tried the mascara. The mascara is awesome. So I was like, I wonder, you know, they only made one product that's awesome. Like, I wonder if the rest of the products are good. And they're really good, guys. Like, that looks great. So thanks so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Hope to see you in another video really soon. Bye.